Getting outside with kids allows for time for authentic relationships to build and to join in with some camaraderie of feeling like we're part of something bigger. I know it's happening with the students when they start asking to go outside and they're enjoying it and they want to be there.
Red with green and silver.
I was like what was known as a problem child in my other schools, and I wasn't really getting any work done, and I just gave up. So my grandma thought it'd be a good idea to bring me here. There's more to explore than just our inside world. We once went through all the rivers. We also work a lot with the Urban Ecology Center, going out in the community and whatnot.
We have lower income students, students of color, underrepresented populations, and I want those students to feel like they own and are part of the land. As a movement of social justice, being at this school in particular at EV really allows me to help the students empower themselves that they get to own this land. It is not just for the other people, and that's the social justice right there.
Our students are amazing researchers. They're great at collecting data. We don't have to look at them as just something we need to teach because they need to know something, but rather they're a part of our community. And if our goal is to build a community, it has to start with our youth feeling like it's their community, and our environment is a big part of that. And if there's fear or they feel like it doesn't represent them, we're never going to get there.
Urban students experience nature in a different way. When it's snowing outside, first initial response might be, oh, now I can't wear my fancy shoes, or now I have to wait longer for the bus. Having an environmental education component, the students can understand snow in a different way. Different snow activities like sledding, tobogganing, identifying tracks in the snow. So then their even interaction with nature shifts.
I chose to come here because I wanted to try a new approach on learning. Canoeing, taking advantage of the resources of the different classes and activities we have around here in the Menominee Valley.
I wasn't doing so well in a traditional school. I wasn't doing so well in NPS, and she thought that this would work for me, and it did. I feel like our school teaches community and sustainability, being eco-friendly and just learning healthy living.
I think just the students are committed to making the world a better place, whether that be focusing on environmental education or focusing on political access, just finding out whatever their niche is and them being active in that role to make it more just. Having these students engage in those different experiences that they probably would have never had, to challenge themselves to go camping for the first time ever, for them to understand that a state park is different than like a neighborhood park. Once you've been to one park, you want to go to another one, and you want to bring your family there, and you want to have graduations there. So you just start including it into your life. It's part of it. It's not just something on the side.
Getting kids to spend the night outdoors is one of my favorite things. We do end of the year camping trips, but we also scatter them throughout the year to just surround yourself in a park and be in a tent and hear night creatures that you don't hear in the city. Bird banding with the Urban Ecology Center is a really good example. We get kids out there to hold songbirds and band them and participate in international bird research. I would also point to our wildflower pilgrimage in the Great Smoky Mountains. Very great opportunity because we get to meet some really cool scientists who are working there in our most biodiverse park in all of North America. So it's really a great time to be there and a great thing to expose our students to. We do the museums around too. We go to Discovery World, so we get out there to do some freshwater sciences. We work with the UW School of Freshwater Sciences several times a year to do some programming as well.
I really love the workshops a lot. Most of them are like nature related, and I really gained that perspective here because back then I didn't care much about it. Like being outside, be like looking at things that are related to nature, it changes someone. I'm just really engaged with the school.
I think going to Costa Rica was really interesting because I'd never been to anywhere in Central America before, and so it was really awesome to be able to go there and see all the nature and see all the people there and see like their way of life.
In a traditional high school, most students have an opportunity to have a project in a science fair. It is a very great opportunity that we felt was missing at Escuela Verde. We decided to find a way to offer it, and we worked with a few partners to make it happen now several years in a row, but to have our own spin on it. So when we have this community aspect of a science fair where you're forced to work with other people, where you get extra points if your group is diverse, or competing with not just other students from your school, but members of the community, young and old. It's a much deeper experience than I imagine traditional science fairs to be. It's my favorite event that EV offers.
I feel like a science fair like this is important for the younger kids because it shows them what our environment would look like in the future or what it looks like now.
I am here for Science Strikes Back Fair, and this is the way you make science interesting.
If we don't appreciate science, then we get into a position where science isn't important, and then we are slowly destroying ourselves, slowly destroying our planet.
If a scientist didn't invent solar panels, then that means that there would be even more global warming.
I'm a big fan of events like this that kind of give back and just sparks that curiosity in the kid. You never know what it's going to take, but all of a sudden something's going to click and they just want to run with it. And
look around! You got everyone and everything from Milwaukee.
It brings kids together from a bunch of different schools from different parts of Milwaukee, and it lets them see what other people are working on. And they have a variety of ages, right? So I brought my 5th graders, but there's obviously all the high school kids here.
It's about Milwaukee as our world because, we know a lot about Milwaukee because we live in it.
I think we all get really excited about something cool we want to show somebody and we want to take them there. But we forget what made it so exciting in the first place was the discovery and was the finding. As adults, I think we have to really resist the temptation to show our kids something and instead follow alongside of them and let them show us things. Maybe just keep them safe in their explorations.
I hope for change. I hope that everyone sees that they do have a part in this environment. I hope that everyone gets the knowledge and gets the opportunity to learn about being eco-friendly and sustainability. I feel like we all know that we have to do something about it, and we should.